Okay, we're looking here at our math vocabulary for October. We've got a couple fun words that we're working with. One is a vampire number. A vampire number is where its factors are made from the digits in the original. Now, if we think about what a factor is, the factors of 20 could be 1 times 20, 2 times 10, and 4 times 5. These are the factors of 20. But in this case, it's a number where the factors are made from the digits in the original number. For instance, the number 1,260 is a vampire number because when you multiply 21 times 60, 2160, you get 1,260. Another vampire number is 1,395, and it is a vampire number because the two fangs are 1 and 5 times 93. 1593. So that makes it a vampire number. Another fun word for vocabulary for October is a palomage. So you could say palomage. So a palomage is a number that has the same digits as another number, but it's in reverse order. For instance, the number 984, the palomage would be 489. Maybe the 1,234, the palomage is 4,300. Oh no, 4,321. Ran out of paper there. So that is the palomage. Now, a palindrome is a number, word, or phrase that reads the same forwards as backwards. Now, this is interesting. So it's going to have okay, watch. So this number, 12,321. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. It's the same forwards as it is backwards. There are also words that can be a palindrome, like race car, RACECAR, race car. The one I really love is never, odd, or even. So never, odd, or even. So forwards and backwards, it's a palindrome. There are also apocalyptic numbers. Now, the apocalypse is like the end of the world, destruction of the world. So an apocalyptic number, it's interesting. So n, this 2 to the power of n, right? N is apocalyptic if, when you work it out, you get a 666 in it. So one example is 157 because 2 to the 157th power, and remember what that is? That's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 157 times. When you get that answer, the answer is 1826877046666, and then a whole bunch of numbers, and it's going to end at 872. It's a humongous number, but there is a 666 in it. So if 2 to any power, that answer has a 666 in it, whatever the power was, that's the apocalyptic number. There are also evil numbers. This is a number, now, this is something we'll have to talk about, but it is a number that has an even number of ones in its binary expansion, and this one has an odd number of ones in its binary expansion. But we will talk about binary expansion later this year, just as an enrichment. So, but some examples are, there are 4,999 evil numbers below 10,000. And some of these evil numbers include 3, 5, 6, 9, and there's more. A number that has an odd number in its binary expansion include things like 1, 2, 4, 7, and this has 5,000 numbers below 10,000. So, and the last October vocabulary word is the Fibonacci. Now, Fibonacci is actually based on the work of a mathematician from Italy who did his work in the 1200s, otherwise known as the 13th century, and his name was Leonardo Bonacci. and otherwise known as Fibonacci, but his name was Leonardo Fibonacci. Now, he found that there is a sequence of numbers where each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. For instance, 1, 1. So this is the sum, which means you total it, which means it would be a 2. See that? And then 1, 2, if you total them up, you get a 3. 2, 3 together, you get a 5. 3, 5 together, you get an 8. 5, 8 together, you get a 13. 8 and 13 together, you get a 21. 13 and 21 together, you get a 34. 21 and 34 together, you get a 55, and so on. And that is the Fibonacci code. Now, what's great about this code is that it takes place a lot in nature when we're looking at fronds of a fern or different patterns in a seashell. This seems to be something that happens a lot in nature that he found as observing nature and using the pure science of mathematics to try to figure it out. And since he's the one that identified this, this sequence gets his name. So thank you, Fibonacci. And those are your October vocabulary words. If you really wanted to remember any, these are the 3 that show up in real life. Happy Halloween.